Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into the world of Australian treasures, the top 5 most valuable commemorative 50 cents coins that could make you rich. Moneybags, some of these rare coins have sold for thousands, even up to millionaire level prices in the collector market. So before you spend that 50 cents, take a closer look. It might be worth a small fortune. Let's get started. First up, the Australian 50 cents commemorative coin from 1998 is a breathtaking tribute to one of the most important discoveries in Australian history, the exploration and charting of Bass Strait. This coin celebrates the 200th anniversary of that great achievement, honoring two remarkable explorers, George Bass and Matthew Flinders, whose courage and determination helped shape the map of Australia as we know it today. Struck by the Royal Australian Mint, this 50-cent piece stands as a masterpiece of artistry, precision, and historical storytelling. Even in black-toned circulated condition, it carries immense visual character and collector appeal, making it one of the most sought-after coins in Australia's modern numismatic history, a coin that could very well make its owner a millionaire in today's high-demand collector market. The year 1798 marks a monumental chapter in Australia's exploration history. George Bass, a surgeon and navigator, and Matthew Flinders, a skilled cartographer and seaman, undertook a daring voyage in a tiny open boat named Norfolk. Their mission was to explore the waters between mainland Australia and Tasmania, and what they discovered forever changed the world's understanding of the Australian continent. They proved that Tasmania was an island, separated from the mainland by a strait, which was later named Bass Strait in honor of George Bass. This discovery was one of the most significant in the early days of Australian exploration, opening new trade routes and helping to complete the great geographical puzzle of the region. To celebrate the bicentenary of this incredible discovery, the Royal Australian Mint released the 1998 commemorative 50-cent coin, a piece that captures both the spirit of adventure and the pride of Australian heritage. The coin's reverse design, created by the talented artist Vladimir Gottwald, beautifully merges art and history in perfect harmony. It features finely detailed portraits of George Bass and Matthew Flinders, positioned side by side, as if sharing their vision across time. Below their likenesses, a map of southern Australia and Tasmania is depicted, showing the exact route of their voyage through the Bass Strait. Every line and contour of this design tells the story of exploration, bravery, and discovery. The reverse also features elegant Latin-style inscriptions that further elevate the coin's sophistication. The lettering reads, George Bass, Matthew Flinders, Discovery of Bass Strait 1798 to 1998, 50. The inclusion of Sydney and the G mint mark adds a distinctive touch that reminds collectors of the coin's proud Australian origins. This design not only commemorates history, but does so with a level of craftsmanship that has made it one of the most admired commemorative issues in the Australian 50-cent series. On the obverse side, the coin carries the regal portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Ian Rank Broadley. His portrait of the Queen was introduced in the late 1990s, giving the 1998 coin a fresh and modern appearance while maintaining royal tradition. The contrast between the historical reverse and the contemporary obverse gives this coin an impressive duality, a perfect balance between past exploration and present identity. Even in circulated or dark-toned condition, the details of both sides remain striking, reflecting the precision of the minting and the durability of its metal composition. Collectors around the world prize this 1998 Bass and Flinders coin not only for its design and historical importance, but also for its increasing rarity. Although millions were minted for general circulation, very few remain in pristine or lightly circulated condition today. Many were kept by early collectors who recognized its commemorative value, while others entered circulation and naturally developed the dark, black coin patina that adds unique charm and vintage character. These darker-toned pieces are highly desirable to certain collectors who appreciate coins that show the passage of time while maintaining full design visibility. The 1998 commemorative 50-cent coin has seen a strong surge in demand over recent years, with collectors and investors alike recognizing its long-term potential. In circulated black or toned condition, values typically range between $5 and $25 US, depending on eye appeal. Coins in very fine or extremely fine condition may sell for $30 to $80, while uncirculated examples can fetch $100 or more. However, special mint sets, proof coins, or those graded by professional services in near-perfect condition have achieved sales well over $400 in the international numismatic market. As collector interest continues to rise globally, this coin's value trajectory shows no signs of slowing down. What makes this coin even more special is the story it tells, one of courage, teamwork, and discovery. George Bass and Matthew Flinders were not wealthy men. They were explorers driven by curiosity and a passion for knowledge. Their legacy is one of courage and persistence against the odds, and the 1998 coin immortalizes their adventure in a way no textbook ever could. Every detail, from the contours of Tasmania on the map to the route line tracing the Bass Strait, symbolizes their journey through uncharted waters. This coin is, therefore, not just currency, it's history cast in metal. For collectors who wish to preserve or grow the value of their coin, care and handling are essential. The best way to store a black-toned circulated coin is in a soft protective holder or capsule, away from moisture and direct light. Avoid cleaning or polishing, as this can destroy the natural tone that gives the coin its character and collector desirability. Many numismatists actually pay premiums for coins with natural patina, as it reflects authenticity and originality. Keeping your 1998 Bass and Flinders 50-cent coin in well-preserved condition ensures that its story and value remain intact for generations to come. The commemorative aspect of this coin ensures that its appeal extends far beyond Australia's borders. International collectors who admire the themes of exploration, discovery, and maritime history are increasingly seeking this coin for their collections. Its artistry, limited historical significance, and connection to two world-renowned explorers make it a standout piece in any global numismatic portfolio. As demand grows and supplies diminish, this coin's potential as both a collectible and an investment continues to strengthen. Looking ahead, experts predict that the 1998 Bass and Flinders commemorative 50-cent coin will only increase in value, especially as Australia's coinage series becomes more recognized globally. With its historical depth, rare condition varieties, and stunning design, this coin holds all the hallmarks of a future classic. Collectors who acquire and preserve it today are not just holding a coin. They are holding a piece of Australian exploration history that carries both emotional and financial worth. The 1998 commemorative 50-cent Australian coin celebrating the discovery of Bass Strait is a timeless masterpiece, a shining example of how a single piece of currency can capture. Next up, the 1984 Australian 50-cent coin is a true classic of modern Australian coinage, a coin that represents strength, identity, and national pride. Though it may appear as a simple piece of metal in yellowish circulated condition, its value in the collector market is soaring higher than ever. This coin is far more than a common piece of currency. It is a part of Australian history, minted during an important transitional period that saw great economic and cultural change. For collectors and coin enthusiasts, the 1984 50-cent coin is now being recognized as one of the standout issues from the 1980s, a hidden gem that could turn out to be a millionaire-making discovery in today's market. The year 1984 was significant for Australia in many ways. It marked a period of technological progress, national modernization, and a growing appreciation for Australian artistry in minting. The Royal Australian Mint continued producing high-quality coins that reflected the pride of a nation that valued both tradition and innovation. The 50-cent coin, first introduced in its dodecagonal, 12-sided shape in 1969, had already become one of the most recognizable denominations in the country. By 1984, the design had solidified its place as a national symbol, featuring the majestic Australian coat of arms that represents both the unity and independence of the nation. The reverse design of the 1984 50-cent coin is a powerful representation of Australia's identity. It features the nation's coat of arms, with the proud kangaroo and graceful emu standing as guardians on either side of the shield. The shield itself showcases the 6 state symbols, beautifully arranged to represent the Federation of Australia. Above it rests the 7-pointed Commonwealth star, symbolizing the unity of the 6 states, and the territories combined. Designed by Stuart Devlin, one of the most celebrated coin designers in the world, the detail and craftsmanship of this coin remain extraordinary. Even in circulated condition with a soft yellow tone, the artwork stands out as a masterpiece of national heritage. The obverse of the 1984 50-cent coin features the effigy of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machin. This portrait captures the Queen in regal grace, wearing the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara, and remains one of the most admired designs in Australian coinage. The balance between the two sides of the coin, the royal portrait and the national emblem, gives it an elegant symmetry that continues to impress collectors worldwide. Each side of the coin tells its own story, one of heritage, unity, and lasting pride. Collectors are particularly drawn to the 1984 issue because it marked a year of consistency and beauty in Australian minting. The coins were struck with precision and durability, using copper-nickel alloy for long-lasting strength. Over time, many of these coins developed a warm yellowish hue due to oxidation and natural aging, giving them a distinctive and attractive patina. This unique coloration adds character and individuality, making circulated pieces from this year even more desirable to those who appreciate coins with natural tone and history. Rarity plays a major role in the growing demand for the 1984 50-cent coin. While the mintage numbers were strong at the time, the survival rate of well-preserved coins is much lower than expected. Many were heavily circulated, lost, or damaged over the decades, leaving a smaller pool of collectible examples. Moreover, coins in fine yellow-toned condition with minimal wear have become quite scarce. The numismatic market has seen an increase in demand for coins from this era, and the 1984 issue stands out as one that continues to climb in value as more collectors rediscover its beauty and historical context. In the current collector's market, the 1984 50-cent coin has seen remarkable appreciation. Circulated examples typically range between $5 and $20, depending on their tone and clarity. Coins in very fine to extremely fine condition can reach values between $30 and $80, while uncirculated or proof versions are commanding impressive prices up to $150 or more. Special sets or coins with distinct patina and color variations are fetching even higher amounts in private sales and auctions. What once was a common coin in your pocket has now become a treasure in the collector's world, a coin that could easily make its owner a fortune in today's growing numismatic landscape. One of the most fascinating aspects of this coin's increasing value is its strong international appeal. Collectors from Europe, the United States, and Asia are now turning their attention to Australian coins, recognizing their fine design, limited global availability, and cultural richness. The 1984 50-cent piece, with its sharp detailing and symbolic imagery, has emerged as a favorite among those building high-end collections of Commonwealth-era coins. Its affordability in lower grades and high market demand make it a top choice for both beginner and advanced collectors seeking long-term appreciation. For collectors who own or are seeking the 1984 50-cent coin, care and presentation play a huge role in preserving its value. Handling should be done with gloves, and cleaning should always be avoided. The natural yellowish tone of the coin adds authenticity and charm. Removing it could destroy both its character and collector appeal. Storing the coin in a clear protective case will help prevent further oxidation and maintain its shine. Displaying it alongside other iconic Australian coins can create a visually stunning collection that highlights Australia's rich numismatic legacy. The 1984 issue also carries a sentimental and patriotic value for many Australians. It represents a stable era when Australia's economy and identity were strengthening, and the Royal Australian Mint was producing coins that perfectly reflected the nation's pride. Every 50-cent coin from this year is not just currency. It's a piece of living history, a reminder of Australia's craftsmanship and unity. For many collectors, that emotional connection adds even more value than the financial aspect. Today, as coin enthusiasts and investors continue to seek out rare and meaningful coins, the 1984 Australian 50 cents has become a standout performer in the market. Its unique color, durable composition, and symbolic design have turned it into a coin of rising prestige. In the right condition and in the hands of the right collector, This coin can easily command premium prices that reflect its historical and artistic significance. Its timeless design, rich story, and increasing scarcity combine to make it a genuine treasure in the world of numismatics. The 1984 Australian 50-cent coin is not just another coin. It's a masterpiece of minting history and a symbol of national pride. From its striking coat of arms design by Stuart Devlin to its warm yellowish circulated tone that adds depth and uniqueness, this coin has everything collectors desire. Its growing rarity, strong market value, and rich cultural meaning make it a prized addition to any collection. Whether you are an experienced collector or a new enthusiast, owning a 1984 Australian 50-cent coin is like holding a piece of the nation's heart, a coin that continues to rise in demand, in history, and in value, possibly turning an ordinary find into a millionaire's treasure. Next up, the 1978 Australian 50-cent coin is one of those hidden treasures that many people overlook, yet it holds immense potential in the numismatic world. Though it may appear as a simple coin with a dark, aged tone, this black circulated beauty carries a fascinating story of Australian history, artistry, and enduring value. Over the years, collectors have come to appreciate the 1978 issue as a remarkable example of quality minting, cultural representation, and design excellence. Today, as more investors and enthusiasts rediscover its charm, the 1978 50-cent coin has become a rising star in the coin market, a piece that could very well make you a millionaire if preserved and valued correctly. The year 1978 marked a strong and stable period for Australian coin production. The Royal Australian Mint in Canberra had already built a world-class reputation for precision and innovation, and the 50-cent coin stood as a symbol of national unity and artistic pride. Introduced in its distinctive 12-sided shape in 1969, this denomination quickly became one of the most recognized coins in the country. By 1978, Australia's economy was expanding, and the nation's identity was becoming more confidently expressed in its currency. Each coin produced that year reflected the values, pride, and craftsmanship that Australians have always been known for. The obverse of the 1978 Australian 50-cent coin features the elegant and regal effigy of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machin. This portrait captures Her Majesty wearing the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara, a symbol of dignity, leadership, and continuity. The smooth, refined detailing of her profile showcases the Royal Australian Mint's technical expertise. Even in circulated condition, the Queen's image remains distinct and beautiful, embodying both heritage and power. For collectors, this design represents an important era in the evolution of British Commonwealth coinage and holds tremendous historical value. On the reverse side, the coin displays one of the most admired symbols of Australian pride, the Commonwealth coat of arms. Designed by Stuart Devlin, a master craftsman in coin artistry, this design is a masterpiece of symbolism and balance. The coat of arms features a kangaroo and an emu supporting a shield that represents the 6 Australian states, topped with the 7-pointed Commonwealth star. Each element is beautifully crafted, representing Australia's unity, strength, and national identity. The intricate detailing of the animals, the shield, and the star remains striking, even on coins that have been in circulation for decades. What makes the 1978 50-cent coin even more special is the rich, dark patina that forms over time. Many circulated examples have developed a blackened or deep bronze tone, caused by years of handling and oxidation. This natural coloration adds character and depth, giving each coin its own distinct identity. Far from being a flaw, this unique patina enhances the coin's appearance, making it look like an ancient relic of history. Collectors often find such naturally toned coins even more desirable because they showcase the authenticity and journey of the coin through time. In terms of rarity, the 1978 issue has become increasingly sought after. While the Royal Australian Mint produced millions of coins, very few have survived in good collectible condition today. Many were lost, melted, or heavily worn over the decades, leaving only a fraction available for collectors. Circulated coins with a sharp design and attractive black coloration are now being recognized as rare collectibles with strong investment potential. As global interest in Australian coins continues to grow, the demand for these older, well-preserved examples from the 1970s has risen sharply. The collector demand for the 1978 50-cent coin is driven by its history, design, and scarcity. Many numismatists appreciate this coin as part of the golden age of Australian coinage, a period when craftsmanship and meaning were at their peak. Its solid copper-nickel composition ensures durability, and despite its years in circulation, many examples still retain sharp edges and detailed relief. As more collectors and investors compete to own these coins, their value continues to climb steadily in both domestic and international markets. When it comes to market value, the 1978 Australian 50-cent coin has shown significant appreciation. In circulated condition with a dark patina, these coins typically trade for around $5 to $15, depending on their appearance and preservation. However, coins in very fine or extremely fine condition can easily reach values of $40 to $80. Uncirculated examples or proof strikes, if available, are commanding prices well over $150. In recent years, rare varieties, unique toning, and error coins from this year have fetched hundreds of dollars in auctions, a clear sign of the coin's strong market position and rising demand among global collectors. For collectors who already possess this 1978 issue, maintaining its condition is key to preserving and increasing its value. The dark coloration of the coin is not something to remove or polish away. Rather, it should be cherished as a sign of authenticity and history. Cleaning can severely damage a coin's surface and decrease its worth, so the best approach is to store it properly in a soft, dry holder. Displaying it alongside other 1970s Australian coins in a protective album or case adds both visual appeal and professional presentation. What makes the 1978 50-cent coin even more appealing is its timeless design and connection to Australia's heritage. It's a coin that captures the essence of national pride, artistry, and endurance. Every curve, symbol, and engraving tells a story, one that bridges Australia's past and present. This is not merely a coin you spend. It's a piece of history you hold in your hand, a lasting testament to the spirit of a nation that values its culture and craftsmanship. As coin enthusiasts and investors around the world continue to recognize the hidden treasures within Australian currency, the 1978 50-cent coin is becoming a true star in the numismatic world. Its combination of design brilliance, scarcity, and enduring charm makes it a coin of growing prestige and market power. Whether found in a family collection, inherited, or purchased from a dealer, this coin carries the potential to transform a modest investment into a significant fortune in the years to come. The 1978 Australian 50-cent coin is a masterpiece of national design and a powerhouse in collector value. From its stunning coat of arms to its regal portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, every element of this coin reflects excellence. Its black circulated tone gives it a unique, powerful presence that collectors adore. As values continue to rise in the action-packed coin market, owning a 1978 50-cent coin could indeed be the key to a millionaire-making opportunity. It stands as proof that sometimes the most ordinary-looking coins can hold extraordinary worth, a true Australian treasure waiting to be rediscovered and celebrated. Next up, the 2005 Australian 50 cents commemorative coin stands as one of the most powerful and emotionally moving pieces ever created by the Royal Australian Mint. It captures a moment of deep respect, remembrance, and gratitude, honoring the men and women who served during the Second World War. Even in circulated condition, this coin holds immense beauty, historical power, and growing collector value. Today, it is regarded as one of the most meaningful coins of Australia's modern era, a coin that not only preserves the nation's wartime legacy, but also carries significant investment potential in the numismatic world. Released in 2005 to commemorate the 60th anniversary of the end of World War II, this coin celebrates both peace and remembrance. The year 2005 was a time when Australia and the world reflected on 6 decades since the conclusion of one of the most defining events in human history. The Royal Australian Mint's decision to issue this 50-cent coin was a way to immortalize the courage, endurance, and sacrifice of Australian soldiers, nurses, and civilians who played their part in defending freedom. It wasn't just another coin. It was a national tribute, a story of honor captured in solid metal for all generations to hold and cherish. The design of the coin, crafted by the gifted artist Wojciech Pietranic, is a visual masterpiece. The reverse side features a solemn and deeply emotional scene. Soldiers and a priest standing among rows of white crosses in a military cemetery. The priest bows his head in prayer, the soldiers stand in silence, and the endless crosses stretch into the distance, symbolizing the thousands who gave their lives. This design speaks volumes without words, capturing the spirit of loss, remembrance, and gratitude that defines Australia's connection to its wartime past. The Latin-inscribed lettering reads, World War 1939 to 1945 Remembrance, followed by the artist's initials, WP, and the denomination 50 cents, each element placed perfectly to balance dignity with design brilliance. The obverse of the coin features the effigy of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Ian Rank Broadley. Her portrait radiates grace and authority, serving as a reminder of stability and leadership during a time of great global upheaval. Together, both sides of the coin create a harmonious design, one that links the sorrow of war with the strength of the Commonwealth. The copper-nickel composition gives the coin durability and a soft, metallic tone that ages beautifully over time. Even in circulated condition, many examples have developed a natural patina that enhances their character and collectible charm, adding depth and life to the design. What makes this 2005 commemorative 50-cent coin especially appealing is its unique historical value. It is not just a collector's coin, it is a memorial in metal form. Each coin serves as a daily reminder of the price of freedom and the importance of peace. Few coins manage to capture such emotion and history so powerfully. Collectors are drawn not only by its stunning artwork, but also by its connection to Australia's proud heritage. Every detail, from the placement of the crosses to the bowed figure of the priest, was carefully chosen to honor the fallen and inspire reflection. Over the years, this coin has become increasingly sought after in the numismatic market. While it was initially released for circulation, many examples have since been carefully preserved by collectors. The growing recognition of its artistic and emotional significance has turned it into one of the most desired modern Australian coins. Finding a clean, well-kept circulated example today can be challenging, and this scarcity has helped push its market value higher year after year. The coin's timeless message of remembrance ensures its demand will remain strong for decades to come. In terms of rarity, the 2005 commemorative 50-cent coin occupies a special place in the modern Australian series. It represents a limited commemorative issue, not restruck or reissued since its original release. Many circulated pieces were lost in everyday transactions or damaged through years of handling, which makes intact examples harder to come by. This growing rarity, combined with increasing collector awareness, has made it a standout investment for those who recognize the long-term potential of commemorative Australian coinage. Today's coin market has seen an impressive surge in demand for historical and commemorative coins, and this 2005 Remembrance 50-cent piece is a prime example. Circulated coins typically trade between $10 and $25, depending on condition and appearance. However, examples in superior circulated or uncirculated condition can command much higher prices, often in the range of $60 to $120. Proof and presentation versions, when available, have fetched even higher figures in auctions, sometimes crossing $200 or more. Experts in the field of numismatics predict that as time progresses and the 80th and 100th anniversaries of World War II approach, this coin's value will continue to climb significantly. For collectors, caring for this coin is essential to preserve both its beauty and its worth. Coins should be stored in protective holders or capsules, kept away from humidity and direct sunlight to prevent discoloration. Cleaning should always be avoided, as even minor polishing can reduce value and damage the fine engravings. The natural tone that develops over time is part of the coin's story. It enhances authenticity and reflects its journey through Australia's history. Displaying it alongside other war-related commemorative coins, such as the 1995 Weary Dunlop and 2015 Anzac issues, can create a stunning historical collection that resonates with emotion and pride. One of the most beautiful things about this coin is its meaning. It reminds Australians and collectors worldwide that remembrance is not just about the past. It's about respect, courage, and unity that continue to inspire new generations. Every time you hold this coin, you're holding a symbol of gratitude, strength, and sacrifice. It's not just metal, it's memory, emotion, and history fused into one. This deeper meaning is what makes it so valuable, both sentimentally and financially. Looking forward, this 2005 commemorative 50-cent coin is expected to remain a strong performer in the numismatic market. Collectors appreciate its emotional resonance, while investors recognize its increasing scarcity and potential for appreciation. It's a coin that bridges art and history, and in a market where stories add power to price, few coins can rival its combination of symbolism, beauty, and lasting importance. Owning one today means owning a piece of Australia's soul, a connection to a time that shaped the nation and the world. In conclusion, the 2005 Australian 50-cent World War II Remembrance Coin is not just a commemorative issue, it's a national treasure. Designed by Wojciech Pietranic, it stands as a masterful tribute to the heroes of the Second World War, immortalized through the touching image of soldiers and a priest at a military cemetery. Even in circulated condition, its charm, rarity, and emotional weight make it a high-demand collector's piece. With its value steadily rising and its meaning forever timeless, this coin truly embodies the spirit of remembrance and could indeed be one of those rare pieces that turn an ordinary collector into a millionaire.